What's up everyone, I'm ThisModerator57 and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking my top 5 favorite zombies maps of all time. Full disclosure, I'll only be discussing Treyarch zombies, and this top 5 list is nothing but pure and total facts, and no opinions are involved whatsoever. Without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Coming in at number 5, we have Die Rise. Wait, my bad, I forgot. I was doing a top 5 best maps of all time, not worst. So coming in at number 5, we have Shadows of Evil. Shadows of Evil does such an amazing and great job at capturing what a city would and should look like for its time being. The characters are interesting and the actors voicing them are amazing nonetheless. The map layout is flat out amazing and actually very simple. The starting map for Black Ops 3 introduces us to a Black Ops 3 exclusive perk with Widow's Wine. The map also introduces a complete new storyline within the same universe and new bosses as well, such as the Keepers, Meatballs, Parasites, and the Margwas. The Easter egg is somewhat confusing and difficult to new players and casual players, but let me tell you what, the boss fight is one of the easiest boss fights of all time, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is going to be 9 from Black Ops 4. And I know what you're thinking. Black Ops 4? A chaos map? Really? Wow, this guy must be a casual. Well, let me tell you, I'm far from it. I'm an OG Zombies player from World at War, and this map is damn near perfect. It has a great map layout, beautiful visuals, and much, much more. The problem with Black Ops 4 zombies is the ridiculous amount of boss zombies that are in the game. But I think a map like 9 somewhat perfects this and actually makes it pretty fun and enjoyable. The Easter egg is kinda long and drawn out, and kind of difficult depending on your skill and knowledge level. But the boss fight makes up for it completely. A giant boss elephant and a crazy amount of gladiators, brawlers, and tigers? Man, that just makes for a great boss fight. The map is so aesthetically pleasing, whether it comes to the bright, sunny starting room, to the crowd in the stands within the Colosseum, or the ginormous statues of gods and mythological settings within each section of the map. The pack-a-punch process is incredibly easy and somewhat unique. There's a number of things that you can do on the map that will keep you occupied and busy up until the later rounds. Now, that being said, let's move on to my top 3 maps of all time. I'd like to mention that my top 3 can be rearranged and ordered in any way, depending on my mood, but if I was to put them all in order, and I'm put on the spot completely, and absolutely have to come up with the top 3, this is what it would be, and what it should be for all players. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Dreisendrach. Dreisendrach has such a good map layout and beautiful design with a unique setting while also delivering a lot of key aspects from previous zombies maps while also delivering some new ones. And it also allowed players of all kinds to play through and enjoy this map due to the DLC being free and being so simple. We have our lovable Primus characters back, a new wonder weapon that resembles the staffs from Origins. The Panzer makes his return, but he is stronger and better from his predecessor. The map has such an interesting, simple, and easy Easter egg to do, and the end result is one of the best, if not the best, by getting to blow up the moon. This map truly introduced our first boss fight within Black Ops 3, and it was amazing nonetheless, regardless of it being easy. The best thing about the map is the open training areas, the bows, the characters, amazing setting, and last but not least, Dreisendrach gave us more of an emotional connection to our characters and got us invested into the timeline and story far more than ever before. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Mob of the Dead. Words cannot explain how perfect and amazing this map is. Whether it's the boss zombie Brutus, the wonder weapons, the characters, or the phenomenal and best setting location that Treyarch has ever chosen to go with in the history of their map making. The map has a great layout and amazing details. There was a lot of time, hard work, and money that went into creating this map, and it just shows that they truly care about their map design and making a good experience for the players and zombies community. The characters we play as are once again a celebrity cast, and the movies each of the characters have been in are phenomenal, especially Billy Handsome, being my favorite character. He was in one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, Goodfellas. The wonder weapons are incredibly unique, and haven't been back into zombies other than its complete similar opposite, Blood of the Dead. Ugh. Excuse me. The Easter egg is a bit of a drawn out and kind of repetitive, but is unique regardless. The Pack-a-Punch and building the plane process is so amazing, and being able to fly to the Golden Gate Bridge is just, it's just unspeakable. We have not seen something as cool and as unique since then. The amount of training areas on this map makes high rounds viable, and there are also numerous camping spots if you feel as if you want to keep it simple or just do a last stand. The setting and grittiness on this map sets such a nice tone, and there's absolutely no way that Mob of the Dead isn't on any experienced player's top 3 list. Before we get into the number 1 spot, I would like to add a few honorable mentions. First honorable mention is going to be Gorod Krovi. Although it feels like such a great and classic map, it also has a ton of glitches that have personally ruined the game for me and the map. The replayability is just not there whenever I end up having these game-breaking or game-ending glitches, and it just kind of takes all the motivation from me. Nothing incredibly impressive about this map, but the wonder weapons are pretty cool. The second honorable mention on my list is going to be Buried, and the reason for that is that it's very memorable with the perma perks, the great times with your friends, the introduction of the Ray Gun Mark III, the Paralyzer, Time Bomb, and having 2 different Easter egg paths, the great banking system, and let's not forget our good friend, our old buddy, old pal, Leroy. My third honorable mention is going to be 2 maps that are technically the same, and that's going to be Derice and the Giant. This map introduced Pack-a-Punch back in World at War and teleporting systems. It's incredibly fun to hop in with some friends and have a good time, whether it's training at Spawn, Power, the Thompson, or camping in the most notorious spot in Call of Duty Zombies history, the Catwalk. Now moving on to number 1. And it's obviously going to be Origins. Do I really have to explain why? Well, let me do so anyways. The beginning is obviously the single most greatest introduction to a zombies map ever, by introducing a new design to familiar characters, starting a new storyline, and having Avenged Sevenfold playing in the background. The ending transitions into spawning into the map. There is a ton of buildables and new aspects introduced, such as the power system by turning on individual generators around the map, and by doing so, you're unlocking Pack-a-Punch. The Easter egg copies the steps from one of the most iconic Call of Duty campaign missions of all time, Escape Rakuta. The Easter egg sounds kind of complicated, and somewhat is until you've done it maybe 2 or 3 times or so. The map has a great scenery and perfectly grabs and describes what it would look like if there was a zombies apocalypse during the war. There's 3 giant robots that patrol the map and keep the player on their heels the whole time. The wonder weapons, aka the stabs, are single-handedly the best set of wonder weapons ever received on a map, and paved the way for future maps from Treyarch development, such as Ancient Evil, Alpha Omega, and the newest map from Treyarch, Dia Machina. This map was the 3rd map in the golden age of zombies, and quite frankly, is the best one in my opinion. Origins changed zombies forever, and truly paved the way for Black Ops 3 Zombies storyline. Well, everybody, thank you if you made it this far. That's my top 5 list. Tell me down below what you guys think, what your top 5 zombies maps of all time are, and be sure to share my list and drop a like. It really helps me in my channel growth. Last but not least, turn on post notifications so that you'll never miss a live stream or a video. I appreciate you all for watching and sticking around. Peace!